Hey everyone, John Cheetham here, another 5-minute fix, and this one's quite a simple one. This is how to avoid overthinking, both on the range and the golf course. Now, as you know, in golf it's a static ball sport, so as soon as the ball is stationary, one thing that does get in the way is our mind, because we are thinking a lot, trying to process a lot of information, and that's really not a good place to be when you're on the golf course particularly. So to try and get in good habits with that on the driving range, hopefully having lessons with your coaches, or you're getting some good tutorials online. So try to come with a clear mindset on what you're going to work on that day. And just a little rule of thumb here to practice on the range. So if I've got something I'm going to work on, so for me here, if I'm going to come to the range, and a fault in my swing is when I get the club halfway back, my club face tends to get a little bit on the closed side. I've done that with coaching in the past to understand why my ball goes a little left. So when I come to the range, what I do before I hit the ball is I just have a little bit of a waggle, almost a little preset, and just try to get this face working open. Just try to feel, so I'm totally focused on that one thing I'm working on here. Now, on the range, if you start to have too many thoughts in your head, so 1, 2, 3 too many thoughts, just think about this. Maybe step off the mat. If you find yourself just getting too many thoughts, so if I'm over the ball, my focus now is opening the club face here. If I start thinking about weight transfer or position of my hands, then my goal at the range is to step off the mat, move back, stand here, reset, and then go again. And if you start doing that on the range, you'll really test yourself to think, God, am I overthinking that? You know, and too many thoughts in my mind. So I'll go back again, fresh perspective. My one thought on this one is going to be trying to open the face up. So there's my reference point, nice and relaxed. Back and through. So a nice straight shot. My mind was quite clear from other thoughts. If I'm over the ball for too long as well, you know, the other tip in this video really to help on the golf course, I find sometimes golfers spend a little bit too long in this position here. And as soon as you're static, a couple of things are happening. The mind definitely won't switch off, so you're perhaps overthinking, and also you might get a little bit stiff and the backswing might not be as fluid. So I like golfers to be quite active here, so we're moving, practice swinging over the golf ball. I've got my one practice thought, one swing thought, which is my club face, look at the target, then I can fire. So that's a nice clear way to practice, but also a nice clear way to play. And just test yourself out on that on the range. If you find yourself having 2, 3, 4 thoughts, just have a pause, step off the mat, readdress what you're thinking about, and then go into your shot again. And that's a good way just to back off the shot on the driving range, so on the golf course you're nice and fresh in the mind, nice and clear, and you can keep the swing nice and free. So give that one a go. Think about how many swing thoughts you've got in your mind. If you are overthinking, let's try and narrow it down, and back off the ball if you find yourself getting in that cycle of too many thoughts. It can be super destructive on the golf round. So keep it simple, stick to one thought over the ball when you're practicing, and try and keep it nice and clear on the golf course. So hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll be back very soon with more 5-minute fixes. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get all the updates on the videos which we released every week, aimed to really help improve your game.